Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Speed-Filled Sunday. Today, we are renovating this house, and I forgot the name of it. We're renovating Rindle Rose, it looks like. It's hard for me to tell from my preview. My preview is extremely blurry, but this is what we are renovating today. It's this little 2-bedroom house in Oasis Springs, and we're just gonna kind of modernize it. I know the idea is that these are homes in like New Orleans, and they're supposed to kind of have that old charm, but I wanted to kind of like someone bought this house and updated it. In my eyes, it is a younger couple did. I did use a few items of custom content because I don't typically upload my builds on the gallery, so I thought it would be kind of okay to start tweaking a little bit, but I don't want to use too much. But you'll see I am renovating this. My idea is that a young couple moved in here and started renovating for maybe the potential that they have a kid or something. But at this time, they don't have any children. It's just a young couple living here. And it's mostly kind of what the wife wanted. And the husband didn't get too much of a say. But I kind of did the kitchen, got an upgrade, and it got a little bit bigger almost. And then I realized now that I forgot to put a hood above the oven like I normally do. That's kind of disappointing, but you'll see that they're just kind of updating the kitchen. I kind of wanted to go for the build off of this light wood swatch of these cabinets. I have been loving that color recently, and I've wanted to build off of it because I've seen a lot of items like it in the game, but it just hasn't fit the builds that I have been doing and whatnot, and what I've been kind of playing with, especially with that big retail strip build that I've been working on for the last month. So this is kind of a nice change of pace. The living room is kind of small compared to the dining room and the kitchen, but I think it's still pretty cute. I managed to make it work. There's just not a ton of space in here, but I wanted to keep the kitchen little peninsula that I had there. So you'll see this is kind of gonna be living room, dining, kitchen area. I really debated changing the front door, but I decided not to. You'll see towards the end of the video I do a little bit of a facelift on the outside where they in my eyes they kind of painted the siding to be more neutral color, and then painted all of the windows and everything outside to be a white trim versus the white and green that it is right now. And then the bedroom is very much the wife's doing. She picked out a lot of that. It's very pink and kind of girly in there. And then there is another room that is kind of like the study office area, and you'll see that I kind of turned that into a split room. So in the before I took away all the furniture and everything, it was just another bedroom for a kid or something, and I thought about keeping it the same. But after kind of doing it, I was I don't know if the whole energy of this house feels like they have a kid yet. So I feel having it as their little hobby study room would be really cool. And so I did that. Maybe she does some pottery. I gave her a cute pink kiln and whatnot, and a really cute little space to do her work. And then I kind of contrasted the opposite side of the room with these deeper, darker colors. Most of it's kind of black, and then there's the RGB lights and everything on his computer and everything, and that's kind of his gaming setup. And the wall that his computer is on, I painted a darker color to kind of darken that side of the room and put this cool light up on the wall. And then on her side, I painted the wall a lighter pinkish color, kind of the same color as the couch. And then I put her stuff on the other wall, so it's kind of a split room, but I didn't split it directly down the middle. I thought that would look kind of tacky, so I kept the plain white walls on the side with just the 2 accent walls to kind of match both their aesthetics. So it kind of gave him a space where he had more he could do. And then I struggled so hard to find just cute wall decor that I felt fit the theme of this space, fit the aesthetic of the house. I struggled with it kind of all throughout, and it's part of why I was I gotta use some custom content, because there just wasn't enough stuff that I was oh, I like that, or I want to use that. So I was like, I gotta do something to kind of give myself more to work with here. But I'm not gonna sit here and talk the entire time because there really isn't much to talk about. I also did kind of, before I leave, I did change the layout ever so slightly in my eyes because they're a young couple that doesn't have any kids, and because both rooms were the same size and I kind of wanted to make one smaller. I did make the bathroom a little bit bigger so they could have a double vanity and kind of have almost like a master bath, and I added a window in the master bath, or in that bathroom. And then I did put ceiling fans in both the bedrooms to kind of fit like a little more realistic. Like I feel like a lot of houses, at least where I live, have ceiling fans in like every bedroom, so I wanted to kind of do that in the bedrooms so they had the option for the fan and whatnot. I also put the new burglar alarm in. That's the first time I have put the burglar alarm in a build, and I put in like the fire the smoke detector and the thermostat in here, so if you like for seasons and everything. And then you'll see I kind of tried to clutter up this build a little more than I normally do. Usually I do very minimal clutter, and I try to do a little more. But yeah, that's just like, oh my gosh, I don't have the brain power to sit here and clutter every single space as much as I want to. So I hope in the future I can kind of get the brain power to clutter up my spaces a little more. But I'm going to let you guys just enjoy the rest of this build, and I'll talk to you guys all later. If you guys like this video, leave a like. If you have any suggestions for anything else I could build in the future, leave those in the comments down below. If you want to see more Sims content, go ahead and subscribe because I make tons of Minecraft and Sims content. But thank you guys all for watching. Enjoy. Bye everyone.
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. Because the moment you have a situation where you are really in control of things, that is to say, in which the future is almost completely predictable.
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. One day I'm really gon' ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the bank. Not a superhero, I don't save. Look at my face. Look at my grades. Don't match up, no love. Fuck a date. I just fade. When I hit the jack, you can keep the pie. Every night I gamble, I stop. Yeah. When I check the cost, I was like,
oh, that's expensive.
ay, rolly flex in my ear. You a fucking ock, you weird. Which way I'ma steer? Know the bags of money be near, but you don't really see it till it's here. That's all I do since I was 17. Cutting up tofu. Why you lame soft don't speak? Fucking I don't know you. Yeah, get run through by my team.
Dropping them hits like Blitz. I bought my cheese like Ritz. Fuck a vacay, don't trip. Y'all don't know people like this. 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 Dropping them hits like bliss. I bought my cheese like Ritz. Fuck a vacay, don't trip. Y'all don't know people like this. 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 Y'all don't know people like this.
Said she 24 and she too old. Told her fuck that, I got a old soul. I need to treat my paper like origami and get that bitch going up twofold. All my shit ripped, need new clothes. The whole fit winners was blue nose. Stupid ass boy, IQ low. You say go fish playing Uno. Make these moves on a bus. I don't get stuck, always in a rush. Hidden gem, I'm the old man in the brush. Running out bare, I can hit the stairs. Getting elevated, so who the fuck cares? I don't want that rush. Life ain't that tough, way too stable, no need for the crush.
Dropping them hits like Blitz. I bought my cheese like Ritz. Fuck a vacay, don't trip. Y'all don't know people like this. 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 Dropping them hits like Bliss. I bought my cheese like Ritz. Fuck a vacay, don't trip. Y'all don't know people like this. 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 Ooh, I'm gonna pull a shawty to the side. She keep coming at me every day and night. When I left in my life, started feeling right. Yeah, yeah, ooh. These days I do anything I like. Grinding for this life every day and night. When I left, I told him I would get it right. Yeah, yeah. Break bread and break hearts. Don't get me started now. Break up, you break down. I'm getting money now. Fuck love, I can't trust. I'm too damn jaded now. Break laws, got lockjaw. Little shawty tweaking now. I fell in love with a moolah. I need my wrist like a cooler. She got get head like a tutor. Wanna love, but she a loser. Me and my brothers ran through her. She know that I'm a straight shooter. So my chick bad like Luda. Ooh, I'm gonna pull a shawty to the side. She keep coming at me every day and night. When I left in my life, started feeling right. Yeah, yeah, ooh. These days I do anything I like. Grinding for this life every day and night. When I left, I told him I would get it right. Yeah, yeah. Whip a Tesla off the fucking line. I got hella bands on me. Fuck a sing along. They won't ever bang on me while I got this Glock. Only talking big money, cause I love the guap. I'm flipping big bags in a fresh cash, no Tic Tacs. My life look like Six Flags, they big mad, I know that. Bitch, I'm front of V, so you know my fit on drip, drip, drip. C'est c'est la vie, when I hit that bitch, then tip, 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 yeah. I got too much on my mental, cause I done made it out of Central. Now I'm the one they shorty into, but I can't ever love a bitch like, ooh. I'm gonna pull a shawty to the side. She keep coming at me every day and night. When I left in my life, started feeling right. Yeah, yeah, ooh. These days I do anything I like. Grinding for this life every day and night. When I left, I told him I would get it right. Yeah, yeah.
Mine is so fine, mine is so fine. Touching my, touching my, mine is so fine. Mine is so fine, mine is so fine. Touching my, mine is so fine. Touching my shoulder, mine is so fine. Touching my, who find, don't find the way to share the shoulder. Who find, don't find to bring it back again. Who find, don't find the way to share the shoulder. I wanna bring it over again. 再相信爱。